Folks, and welcome to another United Soccer League match between the RGV FC Toros and the Sacramento Republic FC. Tonight, these two teams meeting for the second time this season. The Toros coming off a 2-week break, and alongside Rafael Amaya, I am Luis Ortiz on the call. Rafa, you have the starting lineups.
Starting lineups for your Sacramento FC in goal, goalkeeper number 12 Newton. On your defense, on the right back, number 3 Defonte. On the center back, Foron, number 2. On the center left back, number 8 Chris. And on the left back position, number 20 Kaifi. On the center mid, you'll have number 24 Cobalt, number 28 Hall, and you have number 11 on the right wing, Alvarez. On the offensive mid, you'll have one of the playmakers and captain, Danny Barrera with number 5. On the wing, you'll have an exciting player, number 17, Guzman Octavio. And then up top, you'll go with number 15, Iwasa.
All right, and for the Toros?
And for the Totos, you have in goal, number 31, Cullum. On the right back, you have Green with number 15. Then you have Hunter at center back. You have number 6, Magales. And then number 4, Malky. So they're repeating, with the game against Vancouver. In the center mid, you will have number 6, James, Jamaican international, and an English international, Charlie Ward with number 8. Offensive mid with Emilio Garcia with number 13. And then you also have on the left wing, TJ Kastner. On the right wing, one of the players who's been most consistent all year, Memo Rodriguez with number 7. And then up top, we go and repeat again with number 10, with Bert.
And you mentioned Memo Rodriguez, the team's scoring leader with 6 goals. And how about Iwasa from Sacramento Republic FC? He's got 7. So those two guys are going to be looking to get the ball and put it in the net.
It's two teams that play very similar style of play. Obviously, in our first game at Sacramento, the team was down 1-0, tied it 1-1, went down 2-1, tied it 2-2, and in the last 3 minutes of the game, when a cross goalkeeper actually tried to make the save with a little bit of wind. It was more of a cross and ended up being a shot, hit his chest and went into an open goal. But here we are. These 2 weeks have been very important. 1, because they were able to give a 4-day break. 2, they were able to come into like a second part of a mini preseason, but it's really been sharp for every one of these players. Every player is available to play this game. There are players that went down to be with Houston, Jose Escalante. You have
Charlie Ward,
Kevin Garcia. They're back. The only one, the 2 coming back and playing right away is Cullum, the goalkeeper, and Charlie Ward. So that goes to tell you how deep this lineup is today.
Right. And as we mentioned, this is the second meeting between the two. The Toros, before heading into the 2-week break, got a 4-0 win over the number 1 team in the Western Conference, Vancouver. And then you go into 2-week break. Does that represent a challenge for this team when you get into the rhythm that you want and then you get put into a break and now you have to try to find that rhythm once again?
I think it came kind of at the right time. If you look at how long the season, the travel, everything from preseason, players not knowing each other, which is something that other teams had ahead of us with Toros, it really brings everything to perspective, and you can really see now the team fine-tuning things they needed to. Within the team, you have competition, but more than anything, it's been great chemistry from the coaching staff to everything that the staff from the front office has been able to do. I think from this point on, you're going to see a soccer festival and a show put in this field today.
And the fans are here to see that on the field as the ref and his assistants are taking the field now. Both teams are on the field getting ready to enter. A 2-week break for the Toros now, looking to get this second half of the season going. The wind here, a little bit just kind of like any other game. At decent speeds. Depends on which side of the team, whether the field, which team will start. Someone's going to be playing against it in the first half. The other will be playing with it in the second.
Key of the game, whichever say, the wind does take a little bit of an effect, but more than anything, if the Toros can start with the same intensity that they did against Vancouver, which they should, and they can put a few of the early chances away, this is going to be a very good game. you do have a team in Sacramento that's coming from 4 losses, a team that was in second place. And on the league itself, every team has played 19 games. So we're heading now to our 20th game. This is now for battling for positions. One, to make the playoffs. Two, your top 4 teams in each division get a home game, and the next 4 will be visiting. So where do we want to go? It starts tonight.
Right, very important game then. This is when you start making that playoff push, as you mentioned, and where you want to go, it starts today. What do the Toros have to do to get the win?
Well, put their chances away and make no mistakes in the back line. You know, that's what it comes down to. The staff has prepared this team as best as can be. Each player has prepared themselves, where, again, it was a tough first week off, but then it was really fun to watch the guys go at it with no pressure, and now here we are. They're really ready to take on this part of the season.
As you can see on your screen, both teams making their way onto the middle of the field as they are getting ready to kick off here in just a few minutes. The Toros coming with Hunter, Kai Green, Magalis, and George Malky in the back. James Jorginho playing in the midfield, but we've seen him play as a defensive guy as well.
He's more of a ball winner, and that's kind of the way Coach Wilmer Carrera likes it. You know, you can't have everybody go forward. Somebody has to stay in the middle of the ballpark and control, and he has only gotten better and better. Charlie Ward, enough said, this guy is the engine. He makes the team go from side to side, and he actually wants to make sure that every player and every pass is simple. And if you control the midfield, you're going to control most of your games.
All right, so here we go. We're going to have the national anthem, and we'll get right back. All right, folks, so there you have it. A well job done for the national anthem, and the fans here filling up Toros Stadium as we're getting ready to kick off. We talk about Toros facing Sacramento Republic FC for the second time. The guy to watch for from Sacramento is Iwasa. He's got 7 goals. How do you contain him?
Well, first of all, somebody has to feed him the ball. And that player for them has been the player that feeds them the ball is Danny Barrera. Danny Barrera is kind of like their go-to guy. He is the one that will get all the offense played. He's a very good left-footed, especially in service. Last time we played him, he actually was one of the guys that produced most of the offensive play.
So we have to watch for Barrera as far as feeding the ball, the facilitating, making the plays for Iwasa, who is very dangerous up front. 7 goals for him this season. And Memo Rodriguez on the Toro side has 6. Charlie Ward is the guy that makes it happen for the Toros.
Yeah, he makes it happen in the middle of the ballpark. The one thing is the Toros are using the width of the field very well. The back line moves the ball well side to side. Their forwards are starting to produce. It's not just, obviously Memo has most of the goals, but the goal scorings are coming from different players. There's a lot of players with 3 goals and 2 and 3 assists. So you've got an all-around. Now I think at this point of the season, you are going to be able to see some players create a little bit more, the outside backs getting forward a little bit more, and also using this crowd to their advantage.
And a very packed house here tonight. The climate, the weather is just perfect to come out here in some khaki shorts and a t-shirt and enjoy the game, as it is windy conditions, but it's fine. A nice little breeze as we're just moments away from kicking off.
An overall record at home, the Toros are 4 wins, 4, 2, and 3. On the road, they're being 3, 3, and 4. They did tie 7 games, but now if we could get 2 or 3 games where they win those and get, 9 points out of that, these guys can put themselves, in almost first or second place.
Another thing that we have to mention is these 2 teams in the standings, they're 5th and 6th, respectively, with Sacramento being 5th place with just 1 point over the Toros. So a win tonight, shifts the teams around.
Yeah, that shifts the teams around, and Sacramento is going from here to play a game on Tuesday on the road. So for them, it's very important to get at least 3 points out of this road trip. 2 points if you look for a tie. If they get a loss and a win, still works out for them. You get 2 losses, and you're looking uphill.
All right, there we have George Malky wearing the captain's armband on the screen. Now you have Emilio Garcia and Eric Bird right at the belly button of the field as they are waiting to hear the whistle. And there we go. It's kickoff, 45 minutes and counting, and the Toros taking on the Sacramento Republic FC as Charlie Ward goes down with an early foul in the game. Kastner playing into Malky on the left. Now James Jorginho couldn't handle that one and he loses it, so Sacramento with it. Playing the ball back, and this one up front, right in the middle. Kai Green clears it out of danger. So the Toros here with the first half playing with the wind, playing with them. What do they have to do in order to take advantage of that?
Take advantage of the win and, again, put their chances away early, not make any mistakes. But the win is no help if you don't score a goal.
Right. So here we go. Nice opportunity here. Ball up front looking for Kastner. He controls down with the chest, but just a little bit too far ahead, so it goes out of bounds. It'll be Toros' ball.
You have to say Sacramento does come from an area that the weather is very similar to the weather at game time right now.
Here we go. Emilio Garcia crossing this one in. No one is there, and Newton grabs a hold of that one.
Newton is an Old Dominion University graduate.
We'll see how the goalkeepers match up in this one. Callum Irving.
He has been steady. He's been very steady in the games as he started.
This one is up in the air and into the stands.
TV time.
TV time for the fans. Sacktown with the inbounds. Jorginho James has it. And this one is up front to Memo Rodriguez. Tries to get over the defense, but is denied. And now back to Memo. He's got 1, 2, 3 guys around him. He shakes and bakes, hits it to Bird, back. Now Jorginho up front to Bird, back to Memo Rodriguez. Memo, what will he do with it? He's smothered by the defense, gets taken down and loses the ball. So now Sacramento with it. Jorginho gets called for the foul.
It was good possession and good movement. Memo held the ball a little too long with 2 players being pressured and could have moved it a little quicker to the left side.
Sacktown with the ball up ahead, and Callum Irving doing a well job of controlling that. McGallis to Malky. Malky, now to Emilio Garcia. The belly button of the field. He's going to go right. Finds Taylor Hunter. Hunter now going to Green. Back to Hunter. Here we have the man that has played every minute for the RGVFC Toros, Charlie Ward.
He's really been an engine for this team and had a good week down with the first team with the Dynamo.
And here we go, Malky now in between two defenders. Gets it to Emilio Garcia, who's going to look for Memo up on the right wing. That one gets intercepted, but it was a good look there.
No, it was really good ball. A little bit with the wind in that particular one. He hit with the inside of the foot and try to keep it on the ground. Opportunity.
Here we go. Let's see. Emilio Garcia controlling it. Now this one's up in the air looking for TJ Kastner and just above. He cannot get to it, and this one goes out of bounds. The whistle is blown on Malky, and it looks like it might be just a warning.
Good energy there by Malky, but it has to be careful, especially as he wants to get forward or when we start defending.
Here's a replay. Nice hit. Wouldn't say it warrants a card. Sacktown loses this one in the middle of the field. Jorginho Jens with the interception, and now Memo Rodriguez can't control, and Sacktown is on the run. Good defense. Taylor Hunter there with Malky on the right. Finds Emilio. Back to Malky. Malky plays it up front, and this one goes out of bounds.
You know, as the season has gone, you can see that the players are more confident. They change the tempo of the game. They speed it up. They control it. Each one has more confidence. Each one respects and supports each teammate and all the work that the staff has put together for these guys.
One of the things that you mentioned is the guys going up and playing or training with the Houston Dynamo, the big brother, Charlie Ward, Kevin Garcia, TJ Kastner, among some of them, Jose Escalante. How beneficial are those opportunities to go get called up and see time up there with the first division team?
You know, they're getting good minutes here, but obviously any player wants to be in the highest division they can play. No matter where in the world, if you're a high school kid, you want to be in the top college program, or you want to be the Cristiano Ronaldo. So
right.
No matter where, that's what the job should be.
And obviously they get to learn different things from players that have been playing up there for a while. Experience is something that is only learned through time or from others that know more.
Not only that, some of these guys probably grew up watching some of those guys and sitting next to them, pretty sure they pinch themselves and say, oh my God, I'm here.
That's the situation a lot of times in New York City, right? Where you have David Villa, Pirlo, some of the greatest stars that have played in Europe, and now you got guys that, one of the local guys here from the RGV, Mikey Lopez, who used to play for Sporting Kansas City, now with New York, he gets to play along those legends.
He actually substituted for Pirlo today. They were beating Colorado Rapids 2-0, and what an amazing opportunity for a player from the Valley.
So we have Sacramento here, looking to make something happen, playing it back. That was Koval. Sacktown loses this one. Memo has it. Nice little touch to Eric Bird. Charlie controlling and plays it back. Magalis. He's going to go to Malky. The left back plays it with TJ Kastner. Malky running the left wing. Kastner going up the middle to Emilio Garcia. Garcia is going to send this one right to Memo Rodriguez, who controls it with his chest. And loses this one.
Very good build-up, left to right, from the middle going wide, trying to get Memo right in.
Opportunity here. Here we have. Looks Bird looking to get this one.
He did receive that ball in the offside position.
Yeah. Offside is called and couldn't really get a good position to shoot.
You know, a lot of these coaches, obviously with the media, with video, they're able to do a lot of scouting and they get to know each other. So not only preparing the games for this level, but making sure that every matchup is the best matchup possible.
So we have a battle on the air. Malky gets the best of that, and TJ Kastner controlling. Plays it back to Taylor Hunter. Hunter with pressure on him. Handles it well and hits it to McGallis. McGallis is looking, scouting. Looks for TJ Kastner to make the run on the left wing, but that one's long gone.
No, you were asking a few minutes ago about the guys that you know, like Kevin Garcia, and now you look at the back with Taylor and with Ivan McGillis, how well these guys have stepped into there. So again, going how deep can the team be? As much as they're gone, Coach Wilmer and Michael have to step up. Who's ready to take that next position? And these guys have stepped up and done a very good job.
That's one of the things that Coach Cabrera mentioned during this 2-week period. When these guys get the opportunity to get called up to Houston, that creates opportunities for other guys to get playing time here. And those guys, as you mentioned, when you get your name called, it's time to step up, and that just shows you the depth of the team.
For being a first-year franchise, as still the stadium is on the works, as still better things are here to come for these players and the crowd. It's just unbelievable, the opportunities and what soccer is going to bring to the Valley.
So the Toros inbounding on the left wing, smothered by the defense, now playing all the way back. Ward finds Memo Rodriguez. He gets taken down, and that's a whistle.
Good call by the ref because you just put on a straight leg.
Memo coming off a 2-goal scoring appearance when they beat Vancouver 4-0.
He has to keep going. He has to keep going, and I know he's played an extra year as a professional player, where last year he was playing in Charlotte.
We got a free kick coming. Memo going for it, looking for someone up above, and oh, Eric Bird. It looks like he might have gotten a touch.
He actually did touch it, but he touched it wide. What a very good run. What a very good service with the win, and he actually went in free. Someone did not.
Here's the replay. Good ball placed above. Left foot, just short. What a spectacular goal that could have been.
It was a good service, and it's one thing that is still missing, scoring goals from free kicks.
Right. On that play, as Sacramento is here looking to attack. Look out here. A well-placed ball now to right field. Sacramento playing up ahead. And that's a well job done by McGallis. TJ Kastner controlling, being patient. Hits it to Jorginho. Jorginho now to Charlie Ward. Ward with the ball to Memo Rodriguez. Can he handle it? He's got it. Gets taken down, no problem there. And the ball up ahead looking for Eric Bird to TJ Kastner, but that one is in the hands of Newton.
One of the things that Sacramento is doing well is they're not playing every ball back when they feel pressure. They're able to come out of, small-sided situations, and the defenders, instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm in trouble, play it back," it's one thing that Vancouver did, on regular basis in the last game, and that's why we were able to find, really positive soccer there for the Toros.
So we have out of bounds here. Sacramento inbounding with a quick move. This is number 5, Barrera, who you talked about that we have to be on the lookout for. Now we have Alvarez shaking and baking. Back to Barrera. Barrera with the first quick touch, and that one goes out of bounds.
As the game gets longer, pressure always goes on the home team. But these two teams, last time they battled to the 92nd minute. That's when Sacramento scored their 3rd goal.
Look out here, ball up in the air. Sacramento looking to take control. Malky blast this one out of danger, and this is Emilio Garcia battling between 3 defenders. And McGallis recovers. Now Charlie Ward with it to Kai Green. Green to Memo. He gets that one taken from behind, and McGallis has to kick this one out of bounds.
The wind is taking a lot of effect of the way the first touch and the runners are making, whether it's a check-in run, whether it's a diagonal run, you still haven't been able to hit a good 30, 40, 50-yard diagonal ball.
So Sacramento with it now. Number 28, Hall. Here we go. Going to the right, and this one's long. Malky will be the owner of this one. He's got his name all on it. To James Jorginho. A nice touch to Emilio Garcia, and that one's lost. So Hall has it. Playing it to Barrera. Sacramento on the left wing. And that one gets taken away by Memo. Playing it to Charlie Ward, and Ward finds TJ Kastner on the left. He's got a defender on him. Goes back to Malky. Malky to Ward. Ward with the long ball. Looking for Memo.
He did force that ball a little bit. You know, you're trying to get a touch, get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 touches so that, you know, you show that you have the possession. But right now, neither team is keeping the ball more than 1 minute.
13 minutes and 38 seconds into this one. What have you seen so far?
Just still going at it. Really no possession from either team to say who's
Here we
dominating
go.
the game.
Opportunity for Sacramento. Nice plays the ball here, through ball, and down the middle, but Sacramento could not take advantage of that one. That was Guzman.
He's a very good player on the wing. He'll come inside at times, and Barrera will always check right or left. You'll see that if the team's not controlling, Barrera wants the ball at all times, sort of like Charlie Ward.
A very dangerous ball there, right in the middle. He just couldn't get control, and here's Guzman on the run. Callum Irving gets a hold of this one. Malky. One of the observations that I've seen here is TJ Kastner's really playing down low.
He's coming low because the defense is forcing him to come in here, and it's not low. They're playing a high defense.
Yeah.
So one of the things that the team has to do is try to play in short, play into the middle, and get behind both on the wings. If we're able to do that, we will find a lot of open space.
So we have a whistle, and Charlie Ward with the set piece. Plays it to Jorginho. Finds Magalhaes. And Magalhaes goes to Malky on the left. He finds Kastner. Kastner has 1-2 defenders on him. Controls well, turns around, and finds Charlie Ward in the middle. He goes right to Kai Green. Green to Ward. James, Jorginho. Left, looking for Eric Bird, and that one is long.
You're getting to that point, but that last pass is being played either too short or too long. So maybe keep it another 2 or 3 possessions from side to side, and may open channels in the middle. You also have to give credit to Sacramento. Very good shape defensively in the middle, and they're not giving anything. So that's why those players are trying to force the ball.
16 minutes into this one, still 0-0. Sacramento with the ball on the inbounds.
The players, Hall and Koval, both holding defensive mids, doing a very good job.
Hall to Guzman. Guzman playing up front alongside Iwasa. And here's Sacramento. That's Alvarez. Gets taken down, no whistle. Jorginho finds Memo Rodriguez. He's got one defender coming at him, 2. He controls well. What would he do with it? Has time. Looking to chip it in. That one's deflected, but Malky on the recover to Jorginho. Down the middle and plays it back to Taylor Hunter.
He had to look for 2 open shots, didn't take it, and when he took the extra touch, it was short.
Got a little bit of bad luck. Jorginho to Malky. TJ on the run here. Can he go for it? He's, just loses it before he can either pass or take the shot. It looked like he had the opening to go for it.
He did, but actually Hall he slid down and put his foot out there, taking away that run.
Could he have gone for it just a little bit earlier?
Well, it was great. I mean, he's doing what he needed to do.
So Callum Irving now to Magales. Taylor Hunter. Ball up front to Eric Bird. And this one goes into the hands of Newton. That is Kaifi in the back. So you mentioned Sacramento has lost 4 games.
They lost the last 4 games, and you know they're still up there. I mean, now you have every team. Like I said, this is their 20th game. It's a very important weekend as some of the top teams are playing each other. Why it's so important for Toros to get 3 points and put them in the mix of the top 3 or 4.
And maybe that has something to do with the defense that Sacramento is playing right now. Losing the last 4, you obviously want to put an end to that losing streak. Don't want to allow any goals. Doing a well job.
And they're not like they're losing by a lot of goals. They've lost against Vancouver the other day, which is one of the top teams in the league, in the last 2 minutes of the game. You know, same thing when we lost to LA, when we, you know, tied so many games and beating teams. That's where you have to be clutch.
Those final seconds to get that over into the final whistle.
Right now, Sacramento's letting the defense control the game, but not letting the midfielders receive it. So our defense from Toros are becoming the playmakers, which they do a good job and control the ball well. But we're forcing it more than we've ever forced it in other halves.
It looks like the Toros have played the ball through the left side of the field for the most part, 20 minutes into this one.
But it looks like Chris on the left side does a very good job, just like Kai does.
Right.
They don't let anything get behind.
Here's Malky. Gets by the defense and takes a shot. This one's deflected. And it will go out of bounds.
Perfect opportunity. You have your left back all the way up, cutting inside, looking for that back post shot.
Quick throw in to Jorginho James. James Jorginho, that is. Memo Rodriguez gets the quick one-touch and finds Emilio Garcia, who strikes with the right on the first touch. That one just goes past right.
Not only did he strike it, he was barely half turned, and he knows where the goal is. That's what a goal-scoring opportunity player is.
Here's
He's
the
just
replay.
gonna find the back of the net. Exactly the goal against Vancouver. He came across with the left foot, hit it, everybody was going the other way. He is one player that can strike it with both, right and left foot.
And the way that he struck that one, he was really looking for the ball to take that spin effect. Almost like in pool when you put the English on it, right?
In Spanish, we call it con la comba.
TJ Kastner here. Nice ball to Emilio Garcia, and here's Eric Bird, who strikes, and Newton makes the stop.
Very good combination. Very good combination by Emilio and Bird. Could not get on the ball to hit it with the outside of the foot or left foot, or it could have gone to the back post, but it's starting to come in. Those are the combinations you're looking inside the box.
Left foot, that's a tough angle. It's very, very closed.
And he didn't call an offside. Could have been a corner. Good save by the goalkeeper.
Good job by Newton. A tough shot there by Eric Bird.
But you can see Memo's alert. He's looking for the open player. He's looking to shoot himself.
And 2 good opportunities for RGV within a 2-minute span. Sacramento controlling here before the ball goes out of bounds. That's Defante with it now. Defante playing it up front. Nice heel touch, looking for Iwasa. And the Toros making the defensive play. So here, Jorginho James with it in the middle. Looking for Emilio Garcia. That one's intercepted. Alvarez to Hall. Hall to Alvarez, and Alvarez plays it left.
Definitely,
Christian.
There's a chess game being played in the game. And the way they move, the way they attack, the way they all build. Very good matchups.
With those 2 knocks at the door that the Toros just had in the last couple of minutes, you start seeing that you've created some opportunities. You start feeling that rush that, you know what, we can score. That gets your rhythm going.
It does get your rhythm, and not only does it get your rhythm, it gets the confidence. You have outside backs getting that high, taking shots, then the outside mids cutting inside, takeovers on top of the box, combination play, and the most important, they are taking the shots.
And here we see now the totals. Malky on the left. Now TJ. Here's Charlie Ward. Feints. Cuts back and goes left to Malky.
It's one of the reasons why Iwasa, has scored the goals he has scored. One opportunity you give him more space, he's going to take it to go.
Here's Taylor Hunter. Going up front, looking for Kai Green on the right, and would it get to it? That one goes out of bounds. Newton will kick this one off. "25 minutes into the game, still scoreless."
You have players like Hall, who's a University of Maryland product. That's where Coach Michael came in, so there's a lot of connections here from both teams.
Kastner on the right, playing it back to McGallis. He'll go up front looking for Bird. Bird battling for possession. He's got it. Nice job well done. He's going to get taken down. Ref blows the whistle, and it looks like a yellow card is coming for Hall. Nope, it's not Hall.
Foran.
Foran, number 2.
It was the only way he could stop him because Bird was shielding the ball really well, and as he was trying to turn either to make a pass or a little bit more, he makes a turn. He has an open goal, an open shot, and he had to draw the foul. It was a good foul.
A job well done by Bird to hold him off like that and shoot him off.
Now that he has a yellow card, we have to go at him. Keep going in and see if you can get him on that second yellow.
Kai Green, nice touch here for Kai. Kai crossing it in, and this one goes out of bounds. Is that a corner? Yes.
Very good job by Kai Green getting down all the way to the end line and still getting some type of service.
A beautiful 1-2 punch there.
And he has the speed to get behind.
That's what they call the wall. Bouncing it off the player, almost like hitting it off a wall, bouncing it right back to you. Here's Charlie Ward to Memo. Memo puts it in the air. He's got Kai Green with the scissor kick, and oh, that one just goes left. Green with a spectacular attack over the air.
He was actually waiting for a direct cross, and the ball took a little bounce. Great creativity there by Green.
Great sight, and being able to watch how that one comes up a little bit short, as you mentioned, it bounces and he waits for it patiently and just thinks about it right on the spot. It goes for the scissor kick there. Here's the replay. He waits for it.
Would have been a
just
great goal.
Goes over.
Jorginho gets called for the foul. Referee says holding.
Derek Foran with the yellow card. There you have him on your screen. The center back. Here we have Alvarez now with Jorginho right on top of him. Alvarez plays it back now. Sacramento on the left. Here, going for the cross. Over the air. Oh, that one goes over Callum Irving. And Malky is there to make the defensive stop. This one goes out of bounds and is a corner for Sacktown.
That was a danger play as they developed the ball from the middle, went wide. They had a player overlapping with good speed, and Sacramento had 2 players. Ball went over. It is really hard for the goalkeeper to judge against the wind because the ball can either keep it low or can just move the ball all over.
Here we go. Corner kick for Sacramento. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the box. Ball's in the air. They play short. Alvarez now looking for the area attack. The wind really taking a spin on that one, and Callum Irving doing a great job of controlling it. Throws it out to Memo Rodriguez, who is able to control, but Hall makes the steal.
Very good tackle there by Hall.
Now the ball up front for Alvarez. Who's there? McAllis to make the defensive stop, and this one goes out of bounds. Barrera with the inbounds to Defante. Alvarez looking for Barrera. This one's loose. Here's Guzman. He's got McAllis all over him. Now Defante on the right. Malky's there. Jorginho recovers. Malky, 1-2 punch. Jorginho plays it up ahead to Eric Bird, who chips it back, and this one will be in the hands of Newton.
Well, you're seeing a little bit more from Sacramento in the last 3 to 4 minutes, so need to step it up as we're in the 28th minute.
The Toros have had 3 shots on goal. Sacramento, as you mentioned, a little bit more active here, but still has not gotten that one opportunity.
They've had a cross and they've had a good free kick. Other than that, nothing has been more clear.
Sacramento with it here in the back. Defante to Alvarez, who plays it back to Foran. Kaifi. Here's Jorginho, who makes the steal. Plays it back to Malky. Malky shooting off Alvarez, and he's going to find Taylor Hunter.
Very good job of winning the ball, rotating the ball from left to right from Toros.
Again, the Toros playing more on the left wing. We haven't really seen a lot of Charlie Ward or Kai Green, who Green is usually a very active player.
He is, but they're actually sliding over right to the line, so it's really, really hard to get in. It would create more space in the middle and on the left side.
Here's Charlie playing it to Taylor Hunter. Hunter to Kai Green. Green controlling with the header up ahead to Emilio Garcia. This one's up in the air. Can he find TJ Kastner? He does. Kastner controls. He's got Malky coming. Will he turn around? He's got it. Plays it to Jorginho James, who fires the rocket, and this one goes just above Newton.
No, that was a good build-up, and coming down from the right wing there, you had a really good ball pass by Green, and then you had Emilio Garcia send a really good cross. TJ Kastner dropping the ball right to Jorginho. Jorginho could have gone left, but hey, he's really good to take a shot. A good deflection and can end up in the back of the net.
So we have a water break. 30 minutes into the game.
Looking at the players from Sacramento, you have James Kaifi. He's a University of Santa Barbara player, a lot of West Coast players. You have Cobalt, who's actually a Stanford player. Just mentioned before, Jeremy Hall, who's with the University of Maryland. And then Cameron Awasa from UC Irvine, who was in the last 7 or 8 years when one of those programs has really stepped up and started putting a lot of players into the pros.
A lot of talented guys on both sides of the field.
You have Christian. He is actually a Villanova product, so it's actually someone who knows our captain,
Kevin Garcia.
Kevin Garcia.
A lot of connections here between the two teams. Some of these guys know how they play.
They do, and the more you play, they get to know each other. You know if he's a right-footed, you know he's a left-footed. But as you play and you're getting to that 60th, 70th minute, you start seeing the legs kind of go a little bit tired. That's when the coaches are able to make their substitutions. And you actually know by your 60th, 70th minute who's on and who's not. A good goal-scoring player, you got to watch him all 90 minutes because he might not be doing anything for 89 minutes, but one chance you give him, he puts it away.
How about this? In the USL, you have this water break, which is almost like a timeout. It gives the coaches an opportunity to make maybe mid-game adjustments.
It does. You know, that 1 minute that you're able to talk and say, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, or let's pick it up here or pick it up there. It's a great opportunity to do that. You also have to play it safe. When it's too hot, you know, you want to make sure that everybody's hydrated.
What does Cabrera tell the team during the water break?
He goes right to the point. Here's what we're doing well offensively. Here's what we're not doing, or here's where we have to watch defensively.
Ball back into play now. This one goes out of bounds. It'll be Sacramento's ball. Back to the point being made of a lot of connections between the two teams. Some of these guys knowing how they all play. Does that make it more challenging where your defender knows your tendencies, if you will?
You do, but when you play at the speed of play, 1-2 touch, 1-2 touch, good service first time without taking too many touches, it's creativity and it's game smart by some players, and there's some special players that can change the game any moment. And I think on the Toros right now, that's been Memo Rodriguez.
With 6 goals, leading the club. Magales on the left. He's got Iwasa pressuring from behind. He's going to play it up front to Kastner, but he's going to lose that one. Alvarez controls. This is Hall. He loses that one. Kai Green with the interception. And he's going to go down. A whistle. Foul ball. Toros ball.
Pretty sure that Coach Wilmer would like to see the speed of play pick up a little bit.
Now, as time winds down here in the first half, the Toros have been playing with the wind for them. So second half, they'll play against. It's going to be more difficult. You have to take advantage now.
You do have to take advantage now. Toros have good possession and good defensive shape, so it will affect them a little bit if Sacramento starts taking long shots and crosses. But if anything, they might push up a little higher, giving a lot more space for Toros to get behind.
Here's a long ball ahead. Taylor Hunter with a job well done defending. Now Malky on the left. He's got a defender in front of him. Shakes and bakes and finds Emilio Garcia. Emilio with Foreign, the man with the yellow card on him. Jorginho feints, gets rid of it, finds Taylor Hunter on the right. Hunter playing into Kai Green. Green back to Hunter. Now Memo, he's got it. Chips it up ahead, looking for Eric Bird. That one's denied, but Memo Rodriguez here with a shot. That one gets deflected. It's up in the air. And it'll go out of bounds. That will be a corner.
It was a corner, and TJ was going up for that 50-50 ball, and Dafonte did a good job of shielding so he couldn't get to the ball. That's why I ended up in the corner.
Here. Yep. Almost like in basketball, playing a box out.
Exactly.
Here's Memo Rodriguez now. We'll put it into play. Ball in the air. Will he find anyone? This one is out of danger. Iwasa is the man with it. He's got Memo Rodriguez right behind him. He goes down and ref blows the whistle.
Very good job by Memo Rodriguez tracking back Iwasa, who's one of the dangerous players from Santa Barbara.
Here's the replay. A little bit of contact. Nothing major there. Sacramento now. And this one's out of bounds.
Very good crowd on hand tonight.
It's a full house. Nice weather for a Saturday evening to come enjoy some soccer, football, or football, whichever it is that you call it.
Toca, toca.
The beautiful sport, they call it. James Jorginho finds Malky. Oh, nice heel touch up ahead to TJ Kastner. No offsides. He's got Defonte on him. Kastner back to Malky. Malky to Charlie Ward. Ward to Jorginho in the middle. He's got Hall all on him. Gets rid of him. Has space. He filters this one to Kastner. Kastner, will he be able to control Memo Rodriguez now? He's got 1-2 guys on him. He's going to play this one right at Kai Green, and it gets intercepted.
Very good ball by James, and Kastner was almost ready to pull the trigger, but a good job by the defender standing up. You see at the lower levels, kids dive in and create a foul. They're given an opportunity. You watch the pros, and they just, good defender doesn't leave their feet.
It's been a game of inches. It's been a lot of opportunities that just a couple of inches have made the difference from a great play or an opportunity to score the goal.
But the Totals have created about 6 good opportunities. They just have to put that one chance away.
They have dominated so far. There's handball.
It's been a good battle in the midfield with Hull and Koval versus Garcia, Bird, Jorginho James, and Charlie Ward. I mean, all those four are really going at each other and trying to find how to break one of each other.
Here's McAllis. He's got Kastner. Kastner goes to Ward. Ward now looking for Green. That one gets intercepted. Sacramento with it. Here's Hall. Hall playing it up ahead. And here's a change of game now, looking for Iwasa. He's got it. He's by himself. He's got it. He's by himself. Oh, Callum Irving with the great stop. What a ball there. A dangerous opportunity. A great play by Sacramento. Iwasa, who's got 7 goals this season, was one-on-one, but Irving with a huge stop.
It was a huge stop. And
now Kastner.
It could have been a PK as well.
Here's an opportunity. Memo Rodriguez on the right. What will he do with it? He's going to fire. This one is deflected and gets out of danger.
Very good soccer. Within 30 seconds, you go to both goals.
Here we go. Iwasa once again. Irving coming out. Whoa. The ref blows the whistle. Offsides.
Offsides on the far side by Barrera.
What a
Actually,
possession
Iwasa.
there. Irving coming out, and if he doesn't get a hand on that ball, Iwasa's all by himself.
The same thing happened on the other side as Newton had made a very good save.
Look at Iwasa here. He's got Malky and Hunter coming out of him. He's just, what a save by Irving.
On the play by Sacramento, what a very good ball by Barrera. First time played it into the air against the wind, and as the defense is pulling up, you have your forward going in.
Here, some miscommunication between the Toros. That one goes out of bounds. Here's a replay of Memo getting a shot in it. That was deflected. Bird is not there for the rebound. A few nail-biting moments there.
Usually Guzman is more of an active player in that position, but Kai Green has really done a good job of not letting him get behind.
On that ball to Iwasa, who does a better job, the passer or him actually controlling that ball and bringing it down?
I think both, because one, that was a very, very good pass, and two, taking it down, you need to be talented.
Here's an opportunity. Iwasa, once again, he's got the left foot, he's got pressure. 2 guys on him. He's going to cross this one. It's up in the air. McAllis kicks it out of danger. Here's Eric Bird with it. Can he control? He goes down. The ref blows the whistle. And here comes a yellow card to number 3, DeFonte.
Now you have two of the players with yellow cards, the right back and the center back. In the 41 minute.
These 2 guys are the ones playing the side of the field that the Toros have been attacking the most.
And you're going to keep going, and you're going to keep going until you find that goal or you get a red card. Against Vancouver, that's exactly what
happened.
It happened on the left back, ended up going with the red card.
Here we go, 42 minutes. 3 minutes to go to the 45th minute mark. Kai Green with the ball up to Emilio Garcia. He loses that one. Here's Kaifi. Kaifi's going to find Barrera. Barrera finds Koval. Being pressured, and now here's Iwasa. A nice ball up ahead to Guzman. He's got Hunter all over him.
Looked like I barely touched him, but he went down, and here's a dangerous opportunity for Sacramento. They're very good in Sacramento. 2 of their goals came from set plays. 1 on a corner and 1 on a free kick.
Dangerous opportunity here.
Yes. You have to watch Iwasa. You have to watch Barrera with the service. You have to watch Guzman and Alvarez coming in.
Here's the ball in the air. Kaifi there with the left-footed strike. The volley. Not much danger there, but unexpected nonetheless. Here is Fonte playing into Iwasa. Iwasa has Malky all over him.
Really good job by Malky, making sure the player can turn forward and face him 1v1.
Malky with the smothering defense like gravy on mashed potatoes. I might be a little hungry. Here we go, the inbounds. Jorginho recovers. And that one goes out of bounds.
You have Bird hanging in top just in case of an opportunity. He's 1 versus 4 back here.
Here's Iwasa to Defonte. Kastner with the pressure. Foreign. Putting this one up ahead, and here's Guzman. Look out here. Irving has it under control.
You know, this Sacramento team is a very good team, and it's also a team that on their first year they won the championship for the USL under Coach Preki.
Interesting factor. We got a minute to go here in the first half. Kastner playing into Hunter. Got Charlie Ward. So Memo Rodriguez, who was looking to team up with Kai Green, but this one goes out of bounds. And it's Toro's ball. Green to Ward. Ward looking for Memo. That one goes just over him. So now, Hall. A ball up ahead looking for Alvarez.
Very good speed by Malky.
Malky's there. Jorginho. Back to Magalhaes. Here's Emilio Garcia. Look out here. Nice feint by Jorginho. And that one just a little bit short.
He actually played it trying to hit a diagonal ball to the right side. Could have used Charlie Ward there with the shorter pass, but it was a good switch.
And it looks like we'll have 2 additional minutes. Kaifi with the ball up in the air looking for Iwasa. Magalhaes is there for the defensive play. And here a ball looking for Memo Rodriguez. But Christian is there. That's Kaifi. And there's a foul.
Memo Rodriguez trying to put the pressure. Instead of trying to go for the win, just force that player to have a bad touch. But hey, he's doing hard work and making sure that we get an offensive play out of that situation.
So as we head into the halftime, the break, a few exciting moments for both teams. Neither able to score yet. What adjustments do you make at halftime?
You're going to be going against the wind. You have to use the width and get behind a little bit more. You have to be smart of not giving so many through balls or giveaways from the midfield, or force balls, more a better word. And then the few shots that we're taking, you know, make sure that one counts. If you look at the bench for Toros today, you have Devin Perales as goalkeeper, you have Kevin Garcia, you have Leo Ayala, you have
Zinan Katic
coming back from his concussion. He'll be a very good forward getting there. You have Luna, who likes to shoot, and you have Kyle Murphy.
Kyle Murphy, one of the most consistent players on the team this season.
And you have Flores, so you have a lot of offense on the bench.
Charlie Flores, and that is the whistle there, the end of the first half. Still scoreless through this one, 0-0. Both teams with exciting opportunities coming to the end of the first half. The Toros dominating the first 45. And like you mentioned, now in the second half, they will play against the wind.
It wasn't as clear as when they beat Vancouver because it was 3-0, so that's a little different. We are playing a team, Sacramento FC, that is coming from 4 losses, but it doesn't look like it's a team that could be up 1-0, just that opportunity right at the end of the game. But the Toros could have been up two goals up by this halftime. So regroup, communicate, and put away an opportunity second half early.
What would you say so far the play of the first half?
The bicycle kick by
Bicycle,
Green.
yeah, I was thinking the same. That would have been a spectacular goal there. Well, folks, we are 0-0 after the first 45 minutes. The RGV FC Toros taking on Sacramento Republic FC. Second meeting between these two of the season. We'll take a quick break. We'll let you enjoy the halftime show. Good evening, folks, and welcome back to the live stream of the RGVFC Toros against the Sacramento Republic FC. Second meeting between these two teams this 2016 season. A scoreless draw after 45 minutes. The teams have taken the break, now back on the field, and both will be looking to score in the second half.
No, you're looking at the RGV here with 7 shots on goal versus 1 from Sacramento. Sacramento did have a cross and a free kick that could have gone in direction, but really wasn't. The goalkeeper for Toros made a very good save on that situation. Now with the win against a little bit and coming in from the locker room with Coach Wilmer Cabrera, maybe tell him to speed up the play, matchups have to be better. Be careful with giving the ball away or forcing the ball in the middle. Hopefully we can come with that win.
Also, on the corners, Sacramento has 1 corner kick. RGV has had 2. And on fouls, Sacramento with 9 fouls and 7 by the RGV. So the ref playing a fair game here, calling a fair game.
It's a fair game. The referee is not one that's stopping everything. He's letting them play. But you do have 2 players from Sacramento with yellow cards, which as a coach, I would really be worried. 1 more foul in the back line, you can leave you where now you have to make a change and maybe pull an offensive player out of defensive, or there is maybe already a defender in the middle that can come back and play that position.
When we talk about the shots on goal, 7 by the RGV, 3 of those by Memo Rodriguez, 2 of them by Eric Bird, and then you have Jorginho with 1 of them and Kai Green with the other. 2 defensive guys taking shots, and the other 2 was 2 offensive guys with Memo and Eric Bird.
No, Jorginho was good because he was taking a shot from about 35, 40 yards out, which usually everything goes wide and then lets those wingers work the ball and create. With Jorginho taking that shot and force Sacramento to step up, and then opens the wings a little bit more.
Now, Irving, we haven't given him enough credit yet for that save. Cameron Iwasa with the only shot on goal for Sacramento, but that was a shot that almost maybe 7 out of 10 times will probably have gone in. A great stop. If Irving had not stopped that one, the Toros are down 1-0.
They would have been down 1-0, and also could have been a PK and a red card.
Here we go. Second 45 minutes underway now. Sacramento with the ball. They lose this one, and now Malky has it on the left wing, playing it to Jorginho James in the middle. He's going to go to Charlie Ward. And it looks like we got a sub by the Toros. The captain, El Capitan, Kevin Garcia in the game now. And Sacramento has this one. That's Kaifi. Playing it to Barrera. Barrera teaming up with Alvarez. Here's a shot. And that one way over.
With Kevin Garcia coming in, you'll see a player that is very experienced, good, not only defensively, but going forward, makes very good runs, very good decisions. He can cross, he can make a good short pass. He can get on the end of it with his header as well, and then trying to produce a little bit more open space on the flanks.
As we touch back again on the topic of some of these guys going up to Houston to train with the Houston Dynamo, Kevin Garcia, one of them. Any specific reason why he didn't start the game? Maybe kind of giving him a little bit of rest after being up with the Dynamo?
He actually trained yesterday and trained with the first team from Dynamo, so coming in, it was a good 2 weeks of training, and coach felt that the chemistry they had between those players was really good and didn't want to destroy that.
So here we go. Garcia now in for the second half. There he is, the captain. Doing a great job on Guzman. Here's Sacramento, Kaifi playing into Christian. It looks like another sub by the Toros. That is number 12, Ruben Luna, newly acquired forward.
He's actually one of the first or second homegrown signed by MLS with FC Dallas. Opportunity for Toros.
Here it is, Kastner looking for that one. But Sacramento makes the defensive stop.
You know, not necessarily sometimes coaches make the changes because somebody's playing bad. He just tries to do better matchups and who's going to be more productive.
So as we start to look here the subs being made. Kevin Garcia looks like he might have come in for Kai Green.
Kai Green, and then also Emilio Garcia came out, giving Luna an opportunity to come in there.
So here, Memo Rodriguez on the right. Will he cross it? He does. This one goes up ahead and takes a bounce and goes right into the hands of Newton.
Very good cross, because usually players take the ball the way to the end line, and now with the win against, it's something that it forces the goalkeeper to read the game well, or the defenders may fall asleep, and a forward can just, with a little tap in, get that scoring.
So with 2 subs now coming into the second half, what is Wilmer Cabrera looking for with Kevin Garcia and Ruben Luna coming into the game?
Attack, shoot, and follow. And then Luna can also shield the ball really well. He's a lefty, can shoot with the right. And as you see 2 or 3 more opportunities, you'll be able to find his technical abilities.
Luna, newly acquired, has had some experience, was up with the MLS, played with Dallas a couple of games. He's also seen some national team activity with Mexico.
And he used to play for Wilmer Cabrera before.
So he knows that his style of play.
He did go to Mexico trying to get in with, first division. It's a league that a lot of people think that you can just go in and, I'm American, Mexican, you go in, and then when you're battling in the Fuerzas Básicas, or you're trying to make a lineup there, it's not easy. Now, same thing's happening here. Not just because you play there, you can come over here. Speed of play is very good, physical part of the game, and especially now these guys coming into this league. If anything, this league is not just only a development league. It's for those guys now that have good experience.
There's a ball up ahead to Eric Bird, but that one comes to an end rather quickly. Going back to what you were just saying, I mean, I think it's safe to say Liga MX is, on this side of the world, probably the best league of soccer. There's a lot of good soccer played in South America, Central America, but a lot of those guys, if they don't go straight to Europe, then they go over to Mexico and play there.
When you start playing, you'll play for $1 if you're a player. But once you get a few years behind your belt and you have more experience, obviously you're going to get paid for that. In the Mexican league, that's why you don't see so many players moving in here, because they pay so well.
Yeah, and a lot of guys from South America that, again, we mentioned very good soccer being played over there, but the pay is just not up to par. So a lot of them go up to the Liga MX, and then from there they make the jump over to Europe.
And now here in MLS is starting to do contracts. You start seeing better players. They always look at the older players that almost finishing their career. But I mean, talk about the Santos.
Yeah.
He's young. He's played in Barcelona. He could be playing still in Europe, but decided to make in LA Galaxy a place that he's enjoying, scoring goals. Sad that he said no to Mexico during the World Copa America, but he probably has his reasons why, and something that we will never know.
Speaking of Giovanni, here's Ruben Luna getting his first touch. Jorginho James. Speaking of Giovanni Dos Santos, that is, playing with the LA Galaxy. He was in Spain rather before that. Here, Kastner taking a shot. That one gets deflected. Now Kastner back with it. Jorginho's going to play to Charlie Ward. He's got vision. He's got space. Memo Rodriguez tries to chip that one up ahead and got nothing out of that one. So Taylor Hunter now in the back with Iwasa right behind him. Charlie Ward to Memo Rodriguez. He looks for Ruben Luna.
It was exactly the same play that Barrera did the first half, using the win as a target in there, and it could be dangerous because if you miss that ball, you have a one-on-one against the goalie.
Here, Jorginho James doing a good job on the defense, taking it away from Barrera. Here's Memo Rodriguez, couldn't get by 2, so loses the ball, but Jorginho James recovers. Now Ward with it.
Speed of play much quicker at the beginning of the second half for the Toros.
Sacramento came out swinging. Like it's the 8th round of a boxing match and looking for the KO punch. Here the Toros on the left. That looks like it's Malky who went down. Yep, Malky on the side now. Here we got a ball going up in the air, looking for Ruben Luna.
And it's something you're seeing now, that you lose the ball and within 5 seconds there's 3 players putting pressure. You know, early in the season you would lose the ball and it would take a minute or 2 minutes to go after and winning the ball again. It's a great job by the Toros.
Here Guzman with Kevin Garcia making the defensive stop. Quick start to this one, as we are just over 8 minutes into the second half. Both teams knocking on the door, still 0-0. Any reason why we see, check out here an opportunity now. This is Iwasa, who tries to take a shot at this one, but there's a defensive stop there by Magalhaes. Great stop there by Magalhaes. Sacramento still with it. Any reason why Ruben Luna came in instead of Kyle Murphy per se?
You know, he's a player that during the last few practices, you think that coach is looking at somebody who can hold the ball a little bit more than just go at someone, 1 versus 4. And he feels that, he may be able to just turn and take a shot. Kyle Murphy has been doing really well, and now you also have Flores, who can come in, who's been doing well in practice, and then you have
Zenon Katic,
who could be another player that can go up top. If Bird doesn't score a goal, you'll see one of those 2 guys getting to this particular match.
So Taylor Hunter with it now, playing into Magalhaes on the left. Magalhaes back to Hunter. Hunter, patient.
Sacramento's keeping the low line at half field or just about the top of the circle there.
Here we got Hunter on the right, looking for Bird. Christian is there to make the defensive stop.
Crowd needs to be a little louder now. Just really get behind these guys.
So we got the band, the rally band, making some noise now. Here's Jorginho playing it left to Malky. Malky's one-on-one with Alvarez. He's taking him, gets the cross in, and that one is out of bounds.
Service is coming in, but they literally have 9 players inside the 18. This is Sacramento right now. Probably watched the game against Vancouver and said, hey, we're not going to be down 3-0, 4-0 at halftime. Let's see how far we can go, and then maybe we open up the last few minutes of the game.
Trying to look for the counter-attack.
Exactly.
So Newton blasts this one and go out of bounds. As Kevin Garcia does job well done. In the back, now Malky on the left, playing it back to Magalhaes. Magalhaes teaming up with Eric Bird. Bird to Taylor Hunter. The Dodos really being patient with it here. They have the wind against them. Here's a ball up ahead. No one is there. Newton is by himself with it. He's going to pick it up and play it to Christian. Christian finds Iwasa up front. He goes down. There's no whistle. So, quick play here by Memo Rodriguez, but Ruben Luna not aware. And that one goes straight to Newton.
You know, the USL has launched the U20 series, and what they're doing is looking at high-profile players that are young in the league. That would be a combination of DA and young talent to create another pool right under these USL, which is great. You know, you've done the job to produce this group now, and now look at that next group coming from behind. What a great opportunity for the Valley and for young kids in this area.
Young kids coming out of high school, maybe even a couple of years of college experience, they could get an opportunity to play there. And a lot of times that's all you need, just that one opportunity to showcase your talent.
You got Jack McBean from LA Galaxy with 15 goals. And then you have players like Irvin Herrera, Chandler Hoffman, Kyle Craig, also from Galaxy, Sammy Ochoa with 9 and 10 goals. So those are the leading scorers in the league.
A lot of goals.
A lot of goals.
Watch out here. Dangerous situation there for the Toros as Jorginho bounced that one back to his own goal, and Iwasa was there. This one goes out of bounds. Kaifi with the inbounds. Here's Hall. Laying it to Koval. Koval finds Guzman. Jorginho is there. Memo. Jorginho to Charlie Ward. He feints. He's got 3 defenders around him. Goes left to Malky. Malky has Alvarez running one-on-one. Now Bird. Back to Malky. Malky goes left and has TJ Kastner. Kastner taking on Defante. Alvarez is there. Hall with Eric Bird. And Bird goes to TJ Kastner. Kastner leaves it for Charlie Ward. Ward with the cross. And this one is deflected by Christian.
Very good build up by the Toros. And you can see a little bit of the players from Sacramento kind of holding a little bit, breathing a little harder. And Toros are doing a great job. In this particular situation, could have had one more player coming on the back post and hoping that they can just tap it into the goal.
The Toros have been successful with that 1-2 punch. You know, as you saw there, that's what created that space. As Memo Rodriguez puts this one into play, the ball is in the air. Who's going to get it? Eric Bird is just short of it, but Ward
played it a little too high into the wind.
Plays it back to Malky, and now here's Magales playing it up ahead to Eric Bird, but this one will go out of bounds.
Here in the 59th minute, Sacramento's not sitting back completely. They just dropped back as a unit defense. Also look for Guzman to give him those wing players using the width and attacking.
So here's Kaifi playing it back to Christian. Sacramento moving the ball up. Guzman to Barrera. Barrera plays it to Koval. Koval finds Barrera in the middle to Guzman. Guzman, can he turn here? He shoots. Whoa, that one goes left. As Callum Irving watches it just go to the left post, and that one's out of bounds.
There was that combination between Koval, Holwick, kind of getting the ball wide, Alvarez, and again Barrera really checking for Guzman, making the diagonal run without looking.
We have the first shot from Sacramento. It's really awakened Callum Irving. Here's Barrera to Hall. Hall to Guzman. Nice first touch here, looking for Guzman up ahead. Taylor Hunter controls that one, and here's Kevin Garcia.
That was a very hard trap in there with the wind against.
Eric Bird controlling well. Now a nice ball up ahead to Memo Rodriguez. Can he get the cross in? He does. Bird is not there to recover. And here's Christian with the ball, being pressured by Memo and Eric Bird. Christian gets this one to bounce off of Memo, and it goes out of bounds for them.
Good pressure, but Christian did a great job of not just giving the ball away. Very smart by that player. Hits it off the Toros to get the throw.
Here's Kaifi.
sitting back in that area.
Right. Beautiful view from there. Almost like a picnic. Here's Guzman. Loses it.
While the break, the naming rights to the stadium came up, and it was a great day for Mr. Cantu, who's put all his money and his vision here for the Valley, and thanks to H.
Look out here. Well, we could have had an opportunity there. The Toros have the ball.
TJ Kastner went with the cross a little too high. If he can drive it across, could be a defender putting the ball in their own goal.
As you were mentioning, yeah, during the break, they did name the naming rights to the stadium, H-E-B Park, the home of the RGVFC Toros. Here's Kastner. Will he shoot? He does, and that one goes just right.
Very good build-up, and as you can see now, they are dropping more and more. The Toros have to be careful with a counterattack.
It's looking like if you want to score, you're going to have to do it that way. From a shot about maybe, what, 25 yards out?
There's options. You can take people on, draw the PK. I mean, as long as you get it in, I don't think Wilmer Cabrera will be upset no matter who or what puts it in.
Jorginho here. Cannot control the 50-50 ball. So now, Toros defense doing the job. Well done. Taylor Hunter recovering. So Kevin Garcia, he moves this one up ahead and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, both teams still warming up players. Sacramento has not made a substitution yet. Should look at maybe the 75th and 80th minute where they start looking at killing the time a little bit, knowing that they're on the road. They can get away with a 0-0 here.
What subs or changes does Wilmer Cabrera make here in the next minutes?
Well, you have Memo who can score goals, so I don't know up to how far would you make a sub. Early in the season, he was one of the first subs. TJ can be a sub and slide someone out to the left side. The midfield usually stays pretty much the same, and then your backs.
Look out here. Oh, nice play here. Just couldn't get it done.
Very good give and go, but Chris again being the one reading the game and anticipating that wall pass.
Charlie Ward lets the ball go through, knowing that Memo Rodriguez is there behind him. Memo chips it backwards and is making the spin to make the run for it, but just doesn't. The ball cannot get through the window there.
It was a great spin by Memo right there.
Here we go, Kastner. He's got options. He got Ward in the middle. Finally sees him. Now that's Memo Rodriguez, but Ruben Luna cannot get it. And here's Jorginho James. Thinking about it, doesn't shoot. Now, the 1-2 between Kastner and Charlie Ward, it's intercepted, so Sacramento has the ball. Ref says keep on playing. As the man goes down, no whistle.
It looked like the same pattern. They tried to do it twice.
Here we go. Sacramento almost had a nice run there, but it's intercepted, and now it's all the way back with Newton, who plays it to Christian, and Christian plays ahead to Guzman. And here we go. This one is out of the park. If we were playing baseball, that would be a home run.
In the 70th minute right now, the Toros have Sacramento playing backwards. That should be a sign of not being able to be creative enough to find their forwards.
Toros pressuring. Knocking on the door. Charlie Ward playing with Memo Rodriguez. He can't control, loses that one. That's Kaifi playing into Barrera. Barrera plays it up ahead. And Jorginho is battling for it. He wins that one.
Very, very good win and clean and strong. You know, he's doing a great job winning balls.
Ward goes left to Malky. Malky now teaming up with Eric Bird. He's got Kastner on the left. Now he goes right, looking for Kevin Garcia. He finds him. He's got Guzman all on him. Plays it back to Jorginho. Jorginho, patient. He goes and crosses this one. Kastner is just a little bit behind. Here, Taylor Hunter.
It's a good idea by Jorginho, but more players have to get in the box wanting to score that goal.
Bird sliding, showing the extra hustle there. And the Dodos keep the ball. Charlie Ward to Jorginho, the 1-2 punch. Here's Bird. He plays it to Kevin Garcia. On the right, Garcia back to Jorginho. In the middle, finds Ward. Ward goes back to Magales. Magales looking ahead. He's got Malky on the left. Teams up with his defender. Ward just a little bit short, and it's intercepted. Now, Alvarez on the right between three defenders. He's going to try to make a run for it, and Magales is there for the defensive stop.
That was Iwaza.
Iwaza, there it is. Yeah.
Yes. He's actually a good target player, but usually a target is just someone that holds balls. He actually attacks, draws 1 or 2 players, trying to hope that extra players come from behind, but you still see that they're 20 yards behind.
As you mentioned earlier, their forwards are just past the halfway point of the field. Iwas is the only guy that's maybe about 3/4 up.
Remember, we spoke earlier what was going to happen second half. You're going to think that Totos were going to be sitting back, and they've done a great job of possessing the ball.
Look out here. Kevin Garcia on the right. You have 3 guys in the box for the Totos. TJ Kastner with it. Can he hold on? Oh, he goes down, and the ref, no whistle. As the fans call for a penalty, TJ Kastner goes down in this penalty box, but the ref says, get up, son. Keep on playing.
Not at this level, not at this level. Actually, the referee did a very good it was not a PK. He did get pushed, and you have to be stronger in that situation.
Here's Hunter playing into Memo Rodriguez. Oh, look out here. Miscommunication by the Totos, and now you have Kaifi, who loses it. That's Magales with the stop.
Yeah, Ivan did a great job of winning that ball there, that mistake in the midfield. And so we talked about one thing, you have to stay away. As good as you're playing, you don't put their chances away. They get an opportunity, they put it away, and now try to break that down.
So now you have Ward playing to right field, up ahead with Memo Rodriguez. He leaves it with Kevin Garcia. Now back to Memo, and Memo's going to play back to James. Jorginho goes left to Malky. He's got Kastner. Kastner shielding well. Takes off. Jorginho can't get it to him, and now you have Kevin Garcia on the right, almost on an island by himself. TJ Kastner smothered by 4 defenders and loses this one, but Jorginho is there to recover. Here, finally, they spot Garcia, but that one is long and it goes out of bounds.
We have a sub coming in for Sacramento. As we were saying, you start seeing some tire legs.
Here at the 70th minute. And it looks like it might be Barrera who's going out.
Looks like Alvarez. Max Alvarez, number 11, will be coming out.
And we have number 7. That is Joaquin Navas.
Joaquin Rivas.
Rivas, that is. Pardon me. So Sacramento with his first substitution.
He played at UNLV for Coach Rich. UNLV is actually one of the schools that comes and plays UTRGV. UTRGV had an ID camp with over 60 players, and they're actually here today watching the college coaches and all the players, watching these players at this next level.
And UTRGV is getting ready to start its soccer season coming up soon.
Coach Paul is very excited with the new internationals. He was able to pick a center back and a center forward from the Polish national team.
Also coming up soon, the Olympics in Rio. We'll see some soccer action there with national teams competing for the gold medal.
I think in this one, the way Brazil played in the World Cup, better win it.
Losing the World Cup at home, can you imagine losing the Olympics as well?
Neymar decided not to play in Copa America because he said he wanted to play the Olympics at home.
Right.
He just signed a new deal with Nike and signed a new deal with Barcelona.
Here we go, an opportunity for Memo Rodriguez. That one is deflected. He had a great look there, but could not make anything happen as this one goes out of bounds.
It was a very good wall pass inside there, just too bad. Again, the defense doing a good job of anticipating and cutting that through ball.
Here's Kaifi, inbounding the ball. Rivas looking to get his first touch.
So Sacramento, tactically, what they did is they stretched Guzman to the right and Rivas came to the left side.
Out of bounds. And the assistant says it's Sacramento's ball. We have about 16 minutes to go here. Still 0-0. When do you start sensing the pressure of when we really need to start attacking more, moving up forward?
No, I think so far they've done attack well. Maybe they can keep it a little bit more and have them pull out of their shape because there's to a point where they're sitting inside their 18. So sometimes it might not be that. If they were just not getting any offense, then we would be kind of sensing pressure. How can we get behind? How can we get on the sides for service? How can we get numbers inside that from the PK area to the goal and force the goalie to come in without also giving up the back line, you know, open up and giving them an opportunity.
So the Toros with the ball now. Memo plays it back to Jorginho. He goes left to Malky. Malky teams up with TJ Kastner in between two defenders. Now back to Malky. Malky's going to play it back to Magales. Switch of game here going right now. Taylor Hunter. To Memo. Tic-tac here. Moving the ball. One pass. Whoa. Ward gets taken down. No whistle. No, there it is. Oh, play ball. Kevin Garcia's there. Can he take advantage of this? Crosses it in. That one's low on the ground. Looking for Ruben Luna, but Foreign was there to kick it out of danger.
That was actually a very good example there at the end. It was a foul. The referee let it play because they had advantage. Kevin Garcia played a very good ball. You need to see a runner coming to the front post. You need a second run almost behind in case he dummies it. You need to have a delaying run in the back post, maybe one or two trailers. So now you have that opportunity to really keep it in there.
So we have another water break. Another
75th minute.
Another opportunity for the teams, the coaches to use this as a timeout and talk strategy.
Perfect opportunity to use strategy right now and talk about that turn on both of the sides. Now, this half has been more on the right. The first half was down on the left side where Toros attacked a little bit more. Kai Green not being there, you can see Kevin Garcia has been playing literally like more like a midfield wing forward than an actual defender, because Taylor Hunter and Magawas are doing a really good job in there. Jorginho sitting in that hole in the midfield, switching. It is that final third. If you were to be in the red zone.
Yeah, if we were to speak NFL terms.
We are in soccer, so football.
Yeah.
You just have to, and at this point, sometimes, like you said, get a topo. Can you draw a foul in the box and draw the PK? Or go after the two players that have yellow cards?
Yeah, those are some of the options that you have. And from what I've seen, as far as moving the ball in the small box or anywhere near there, it looks like every time the Toros have about maybe 3 players, there's about 5 or 6 Sacramento defenders there.
They are
smothering.
And they're sitting so close to each other. They understand each other that they're forcing Toros to play the ball the way they want, rather than let that through ball in the middle or the back post. For a little bit there in the 65th minute, the Toros found a way to do through doubles and dummies. It almost worked out, but they got away from that.
The Dodos right now on the season are 7-5-7, 7 wins, 5 losses, and 7 draws. If this one holds on, to end in a scoreless draw, that would make it 8 draws. The team having more draws than victories. Not bad.
You know, not a bad score, but with truly being at home, you want those 3 points. Since we had so many ties in the past, especially a few at home, you want to start the second part of the season with the wins. We spoke earlier about how well the days off were for the team, how strong the players rejuvenated their muscles to finish up the season.
And we have a sub, the 18-year-old, Charlie Flores.
Charlie Flores has had some really good week of training. He's somebody that can just get behind and shoot. Here's a great opportunity for him to prove that he belongs in there.
And it looks like he came in for Memo Rodriguez. If I'm not mistaken, unless Memo had switched over to the left side of the field.
TJ Castro came out from the left. Memo went to the right. Since he can cut in with the right and hit it, or go on the left. And then Charlie Flores, the player that in one shot can change the game.
Let's hope that he can make that happen tonight.
Very dangerous play here. As you have Barrera with a good left foot in service.
Here's Sacramento with the stop ball. A ball up in the box. Oh, DeFonte was there. He just could not get a foot on it. A dangerous opportunity there, because that one goes out of bounds.
Yeah, dangerous play in there, because in that situation, if there's no communication and also you're not organized, a player can make a run. The goalie may watch the ball or the player, and then it goes straight into the net. It happened in the MLS All-Star game between the U20s, U20 Mexico versus MLS, where Mexico hit a ball, everybody was sitting back, and nobody communicated.
The homegrown team, that is, where RGV's very own Christian Lucatero saw some action.
Very good player and a great opportunity as he grows.
Look out here, Ruben Luna with the nice little ball over the defender, but he gets taken down, and
it was a very dangerous place. He did flick it over the head, and then when he came through, it was a 50-50 ball, but
is that a foul?
Christian went over the top a little bit, and he goes down. I mean, it looked like a really bad.
So it looks like we have a corner.
Concussion almost.
There's Luna stepping out briefly. We got Memo putting the ball in air. Here we go. Can he find someone? Oh, Newton had to come out and strike this one out of danger, as Malky is in the bag and plays it to Caleb Irving.
There has been a sub for Iwasa came out, and number 9 came in for number 9, Harry Williams from Sacramento State.
Harry Williams. So the crowd upset here, as a little bit of tension building here between the two teams. Here's the ref coming up to Kaifi.
9 minutes. Sacramento is going to waste a little time, and it's not going to give anything.
Hey, what's that about? Hey, Kaifi, fuck you!
So here we go. The whistle to play the ball, and Newton taking his time. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Ball into play. Garcia deflects this one.
Lots of confidence to play in the middle, that header, but that's how good Kevin Garcia is.
Malky with it on the left. Tries to play this one ahead and is deflected, so Sacramento with it, but not for long, as it ends up in the hands of Callum Irving. Charlie Flores up here moving around. looking for the ball. Now Eric Bird has it. Running. He goes down. Taken down by Hall. The crowd is not very happy, but the ref.
That did look like a foul there. Referee's just really letting him play. Bird was just getting ready to unleash a shot on goal.
So now we have Charlie Ward here. Bird calling for it. He has it. Oh, nice play to Charlie Flores. Oh, what a stop. But that was beautiful by Eric Bird to see Flores come up. And now you have Memo Rodriguez on the left, shaking and baking. Can he get by? He dances and tries to shield it off. He goes down. No call once again. Here is Iwasa. Oh, we thought we thought he had gone out, but he's actually still in. Maybe it was Guzman who went out.
Came out. Yep, that's my bad.
Guzman coming out for Harry Williams. And Iwasa is still in there. Now this is Kaifi on the left. He's got Charlie Flores on him. Charlie Ward as well. Kaifi playing it onto right field, and that one is long.
Yeah, Iwasa moved to the right, and then Williams now is playing as a high target with a little more fresh legs, playing it that first line of confrontation a little higher.
Morales in the back with it, with 6 minutes to go in regulation. That was the perfect opportunity for Charlie Flores to show that what he's got. But a huge save by the defender. Jorginho here playing to Charlie Flores, and oh, Kevin Garcia could just not get that one, and here he is battling for it. That one, Jorginho blasting it out of bounds and goes right into the stands.
He was really unlucky in that situation because it was a really good little wall pass by Charlie Flores to
Here we go. That's Rivas.
Kevin Garcia, but he got stuck under it.
Barrera looking for Iwasa, and this one's going to go long. Malky is there. He's got it. He's got it. He's on the run. Got Memo Rodriguez there. Then Eric Bird down on in the middle. Right in the circle. He plays it with Memo Rodriguez. Memo plays it to Eric Bird in the middle now. Bird finds Charlie Flores. He's got Garcia with him. Plays it back to Charlie Ward. He's got the guys up in the middle. That's Charlie to Bird. Bird to Memo. Memo will shoot. That's denied.
Really
now,
pushing numbers forward and trying to create and find out how else can we, do combinations getting in, and they're working with just that final shot.
Here we go. Bird once again. Now he plays this one through to Ruben Luna. Ruben, can he make the cut? He can't and loses it.
Could have hit that first time and it would have been very dangerous, but made a very good run. Luna made a very good run. Bird played a very good ball, and the same thing as Charlie Flores.
Luna trying to rush Sacramento to play this one as he places the ball for Newton. Newton killing some time.
As they brought in Sacramento, push players up, it has opened up a little bit in that midfield offensive side for the Totos.
So this one ends up in the hands of Callum Irving, and he's going to play it to Malky on the left.
Looks like Sacramento's going to be making one more sub.
Here, Luna once again with the flick right over the defender, trying to cross this one. It's deflected and it goes into a corner. Look at the Toros moving up forward. Taylor Hunter going up. Morales as well. Kevin Garcia, Jorginho.
Everyone going forward.
You have
Everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Sacramento defenders in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It looks like Hall is coming out.
6 Toros players.
Maryland Product is coming out of the game.
Hall coming out, and we have number 4, Alfonso Montagalvan. Here we go, the crowd cheering for Memo Rodriguez, who puts the ball in the air. Jorginho couldn't connect, and this one is a 50-50 ball being battled. And here we have the Toros recovering. Charlie Flores Now Memo Rodriguez in between three players, playing it to Bird. Bird back to Memo, and Memo cannot get it to Charlie. He loses this one, and now Sacramento on the run. Iwasa by himself. Will Iwasa be able to do it? Oh, Callum Irving with the great stop. Once again, Irving denies Iwasa, who has 7 goals this season. He was one-on-one, mano a mano, and couldn't make it happen. The crowd are cheering. I can't really repeat what they're saying, but look at here. The Toros on the run. A nail-biting moment here. Ruben Luna playing it right for the cross. It's there, but Newton makes the stop.
Very good soccer this last few minutes. You know, you both end-to-end soccer.
With 2 minutes to go, exciting moment here. Rivas with it. He's pressured by Mauki. Now Sacramento on the right. What would they be looking to do? That's Barrera. He's going to fire. Oh! Irving almost mismeasured that one. Underestimated that ball by Barrera. Here's the replay of Iwasa just one-on-one. Look at this. Irving coming out and making the huge stop. He's player of the game, right?
Player of the game so far.
Kaifi loses it. Here's Charlie Ward playing it ahead to Charlie Flores, who's got Christian on him. He can't get rid of the defender and loses it.
Chris has done a great job as a left back.
Look out here. Rivas putting the ball in. But oh, what a play here by Sacramento. Another huge save by Callum Irving. Take a look at here. Rivas plays it up ahead to Harry Williams, who heads it in. And look at Irving outstretching his arms like Superman, diving in the air.
Very good save, and neither team is sitting back. They're both attacking.
So we have a corner here. 30 seconds to go. Barrera plays it in. And oh, look out here. Rivas with a header. This one is still in. Barrera one more time. Who will it be? This one is denied and out of danger. Sacramento in the back now. Number 27, Kim Colby. Look out here. Toto's almost with the ball here, and Charlie Ward. Does he have it? Yes. We got numbers. Look at Eric Bird on the right. That one doesn't get anywhere. Could have been a... And it looks like we got 4 minutes of stoppage time. The fans are really enjoying this one. They're on their feet. Kevin Garcia will be inbound in this one.
Very good opportunities for both sides.
Here's Bird to Charlie Ward. Ward to Mauki. Mauki lays it to Bird in the middle. He's got a defender, 1, 2, 3 on him. Back to Mauki. Mauki plays it over right to Kevin Garcia. Controls it, plays it back to Jorginho. Here, Taylor Hunter recovering. Crosses it left to Mauki. Mauki to Magales in the middle. Mauki to Bird. Bird feints, makes the spin, turns around. He's got Charlie Flores with him. Plays it back to Jorginho. Jorginho to Charlie Ward. He's got a defender pressuring. Plays it to Kevin Garcia. Back to Bird. Bird to Kevin Garcia here. Up ahead. He's going to cross it. He does. Who's there? No one. But the defender from Sacramento will blast this one out of bounds.
Very good movement by the Totos, going side to side in the middle possession. It's just that final shot and final touch into the goal.
Ball actually didn't go out of bounds. Magales was there to control it and played it ahead to Mauki, and now we have Charlie Ward on the right, playing it ahead to Bird. One more time, Bird has had 3 guys on him, but he plays it right to Kevin Garcia. He crosses it. Who's there? Memo Rodriguez coming to the left. He's got the header. Look at this. Wow. Oh, Eric Bird. Is that a save? No. Ref blows the whistle.
It went over the end line. It's a good header.
Out of bounds.
Good cross, and it went out of bounds in the end line. Exciting soccer here.
Yeah,
you know, last 10
final minutes.
Very, very good soccer from both sides.
You can sense the urgency as the clock is ticking down. Magales wins it over the air. Who's here? Charlie. Battling with Rivas. This is Kaifi. Now Foreign Playing into Harry Williams. Barrera with the first touch up ahead, but Callum Irving will receive it like Terrell Owens in his prime days. Here we go, ball up ahead, looking for Ruben Luna. He can't control, and there's a whistle blown.
Yeah, Luna tried to control the ball there, but he got in front and did an obstruction against Sacramento.
Sacramento with the ball. Malky knocks that one out of danger, and Sacramento in its midfield. We got Sacramento running here, taking 1, 2, 3 defenders. The cross could be coming. It is, and the ball is in the penalty box. Look out here, very dangerous position. That's Barrera, who, a beautiful place ball. Barrera tries to put it in the right corner pocket, but Callum Irving, another huge save.
You have to say that Sacramento's had some really good opportunities, and it's been Colin keeping us without scoring, and Todos have had good opportunities.
It has. Sacramento here saving this one from going out of bounds. Taylor Hunter recovers, and he's got Charlie Flores on the right. He's going to play this one down the middle to Eric Bird. Bird trying to go right to Flores. Can he get it to him? He saves it, stays within inbounds, loses the ball, and here's Rivas.
This is almost like a playoff game.
Look out here, Harry Williams looking to get this one on the backside, but Callum Irving plays it forward to Taylor Hunter, controlling the ball, and that is the final whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Scoreless draw, 0-0 between the RGV FC Toros and the Sacramento Republic FC. Both teams giving the fans exciting minutes here towards the end.
It was a very good game, you know, and from the standpoint that you have a very good opponent coming in from Sacramento FC, who played soccer, that tried to build, tried to score to win the game, not a team that sat back. Todos played a very good game. I mean, the only thing missing was the goal they needed to win the game.
Both teams had opportunities, neither could put the ball in the net. The Toros now improved to 7, 5, and 8. They remain in 6th place with 29 points now. As we mentioned, Sacramento was just above them at 5th place with 29. With the draw, it's 1 more point, so that makes it 30. We'll see what the Toros now have to work on as they wait for the next upcoming game.
They have a very good games coming up here in town, you know, before they head out to play on the road against Tulsa and Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs played that night. Those are teams that they were playing Vancouver, so those are teams that are playing for first place. LA Galaxy went back to the top, so you're really going to have teams switching back and forth. That's why these games and 3 points are very important, especially in your home state.
Player of the game, Callum Irving.
Callum Irving, the crowd voted for him.
They were here cheering him on every time he made a stop in the final minutes. What do you take from this performance?
Take it that Charlie Flores has come in and done a decent job coming off the bench. You have players that can play the 90 minutes. Kevin Garcia comes back, does a very good job and create a lot of offense in the second half. You still need to get those 1 or 2 players right in front of the goalie that can be more dangerous inside the 6 to 7 yard box.
All right, folks, that does it for us here. Another match of the RGVFC Toros. This one ends scoreless 0-0. We'll see you next time.